Bonjour, welcome to Learn French with Vitalis. And today we are talking about, we want to look at a very short passage here, very short text. And in this text, many of the words that are in this text are actually words that we have learned in the previous lessons. And so I'm just putting you to test to find out your comprehension, your comprehension of these words or the sentences that you have learned before. That's why we are calling it comprehension or comprehension. Is it? In English, is it comprehension? Yes, your comprehension. We are figuring out your comprehension of these things. So let's read and see if we can understand. First of all, so I'll read slowly and please repeat after me so that we read it fast. So the first thing is we are learning how to read. That is the first thing. Then the second thing, we'll find out whether we are understanding what we are reading and see if we are able to apply what you have learned in the previous lessons. So let's go. Je m'appelle Roberto. Je m'appelle Roberto. J'ai 23 ans. J'ai 23 ans. Je suis mexicain. Je suis mexicain. J'étudie le commerce international. J'étudie le commerce international et j'étudie le commerce international et le samedi, j'apprends le chinois dans une école de langue. Dans une école de langue. Je suis bilingue. Je suis bilingue. Je parle espagnol et français. Je parle espagnol et français. Je ne parle pas bien anglais. Je ne parle pas bien anglais. So, let's read it now smoothly. Je m'appelle Roberto. J'ai 23 ans. Je suis mexicain. J'étudie le commerce international et, le samedi, j'apprends le chinois dans une école de langue. Je suis bilingue. Je parle espagnol et français. Je ne parle pas bien anglais. Je ne parle pas bien anglais. So, now, let's go sentence by sentence. Je m'appelle Roberto. Je m'appelle Roberto is very easy because you must be knowing that means my name is Roberto. J'ai 23 ans. I'm 23 years old. Je suis mexicain. I am Mexican. J'étudie le commerce international. I study, étudier. This one here is from the verb étudier, which means to study. So it is conjugated with je. J'étudie, I study, le commerce international, international business. Et means and. This one here. Et le samedi, Saturday, j'apprends le chinois. I learn. Apprend is from the verb apprendre. We have not learned about the conjugation of verbs like apprendre, but just know that apprend means I learn. J'apprends, I learn. Le chinois, Chinese. The language now. Le chinois is Chinese language. Dans means in. Une école, in a school. De langue. Langue means languages. So, j'apprends le chinois dans une école de langue. I study Chinese in a languages school. Je suis bilingue. Je suis bilingue. I am bilingual. I am. Bilingue means bilingual. So, je suis bilingue. Je parle espagnol et français. Roberto is bilingual and so he speaks Spanish and French. Je parle espagnol et français. I speak Spanish and French. Je ne parle pas bien anglais. I don't speak well English. Anglais is English. And that last sentence, je ne parle pas bien anglais, brings us to another thing we need to talk about, which is la négation. La négation is to put a sentence in the negative form. And in French, to put a sentence in a negative form, we use two words, ne and pas. Ne and pas. And what you do is that you put a verb in between ne and pas. This space, you put a verb. So there is ne, the verb, and then pas. So let's use the verb être, which is conjugated to je suis. I am, je suis. So what is the verb here? The verb is suis, to be. Am, suis. So you put before suis, you put ne, and after suis, you put pas. So it becomes je ne suis pas, I am not. Je ne suis pas, I am not. Now we can also use the verb aller, to go. So je vais, I go, and say no, I do not go. Je ne vais pas. So the verb comes between ne and pas. Je ne vais pas. I'm not going. I'm not going. Now, you remember in one of the lessons previously, I asked you to conjugate the verb manger. And now, you must be knowing what manger means. And so, just take the first conjugation of the verb with je. Je mange. I eat, or I am eating. Now, put it in the negative form. Negate it so that you say, I am not eating, or I don't eat. Je mange. Now use ne and pas to do that. And if you are a good student, please write your answer in the comment section.